Hello everyone! Today we are making these button vanilla and chocolate cookies. So easy and quick, and the kind that makes everyone reach for more. So if you want to learn how to make them, then just keep watching. Starting with our first ingredient, we will take room temperature butter. It's the one recipe that needs butter and not oil, as it may not work. But you can always use clarified butter or ghee. Next, we will take in the icing sugar. In case you're using home ground powdered sugar, it's best to sieve it through, as this recipe has a very short baking time and the sugar needs to melt quickly, so the finer the better. Simply mix it well until a creamy consistency like I've shown here. Next, we will add the sweetened condensed milk, which acts as an egg in the recipe to bind everything well. Along with some vanilla flavoring. Give it a good mix until the mixture looks well combined. This looks good. Add some milk to get that extra moist crumbs. Mix everything well enough to make it a smooth and flowy mixture. Once done, we will now add in the dry ingredients. That is the all-purpose flour and baking powder, which helps to leaven the dough as it gives it a light and airy texture. Sieving helps to distribute the baking powder and flour evenly into the wet mixture, so do not skip this step. Now, using a whisk, it's important to note that we will start from the center and whisking only in one direction, which is the key to getting a lump-free dough. Be gentle though. This is the consistency we are looking for. And if you noticed, the dough is not the usual like the firm roll-out cookie dough. It's quite similar to the egg drop cookies. This looks perfect. Set that aside and bring in another clean bowl. Taking some unsweetened cocoa powder along with some room temperature milk. Combine it to make it a smooth chocolate paste. The idea of using cocoa paste is because it helps to mix in easily rather than using dry cocoa into the dough. Now taking half a portion into the bowl and mix it gently to get an even tone of chocolate dough. But remember to be gentle. This looks good. Now we will transfer the dough into a piping bag, or you can even use a Ziploc bag for this. It'll work just fine. And as I'm filling this bag, I'm already picturing these cookies in a tiffin box or even tucked into a festive hamper. Once done, bring out the baking tray lined with parchment paper. And starting with our vanilla dough, holding the bag upright, we will pipe out a dollop of dough onto the tray. Don't worry about the shape. Just make sure to pipe out a similar amount of dough and leaving a little space between each. This helps the cookies to bake evenly. Now taking plain room temperature water, we will dip a finger and gently flatten the little dough tops to avoid any cracks, and also to give them a more rounded dome shape. This will go into the preheated oven for about 10 minutes, but make sure to keep a watch. Similarly, we will pipe out the chocolate dough as well. The best part about this recipe is that you can tweak them by giving your own style with some nuts on top before baking maybe, or even swap the flour with whole wheat flour for a healthier version. And once again, gently pat the tops with a little water. And this too will go into the preheated oven for about the same time, 9 to 10 minutes. Now coming to the leftover dough from both the batches, I decided to use them, but this time taking both together to pipe out a mixed swirl cookie. You'll be surprised, and this turned out to be so much fun, and I thought to myself, why didn't I do this before? And the best part is when they are ready, baked with that beautiful swirl of chocolate and vanilla. In goes our final batch of cookies into the oven. And here they are, beautiful tiny little button cookies. I love how simple they are, and yet so cute and irresistible. Don't you think? It's something you can easily tuck into your kids' lunch boxes for some bite-sized fun with friends. They're also perfect to be stored in jars for that little tea time cravings too. And there's something about a tray full of cookies that makes the whole house feel warmer. It's almost like happiness baked into tiny bites, waiting to be shared. And if you're ever planning a gift hamper, whether it's a birthday or a festive celebration, these cookies packed in a tiny glass jar or a rustic pouch with a ribbon make a beautiful handmade treat anyone would love. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Time to see how they've turned out on the inside. Perfectly baked with an ever so light browning on the bottom. Perfect little crumbs. Which ones do you prefer? The vanilla or the chocolate? I'm sure the kids would go for the second one. I think I'll go for the mixed swirl. That way I get to taste both the flavors in one bite. And not to mention how pretty they look. And if you'd like to try out more such easy recipes, you can check out my ebook. Simply drop in a comment and I'll share the link. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.